is it yellow now? Gotta fix it. Why am I yellow? So, I just got finished watching The Legend of Korra episode. What is this? I think this is 8 or 9 at this point. And, you know, I've been seeing on the interwebs a whole lot of hate down from my main girl, Korra. Now, can I just say, let's be real. I think the problem people are running into with this show is they're expecting her to be like Aang. Personally, I was not that big of a fan of Aang. I thought he was kind of soft, you know, whatever, but a lot of people love him, whatever. I was a big fan of Toph. I think at this point, everybody knows that. So, all I have to say about Korra is, I think y'all need to cut her some slack and cut the creator some slack because first off, Aang and Korra are two totally different personalities. Aang was an airbender, soft, gentle, kind, loving, and Korra is a tomboy. She holds some qualities of Toph, she holds a little bit of qualities to Katara, and then she got her own kind of flavor going on, and I can respect that personally. Too many people think Korra is too brash, but nobody, and I mean nobody, was complaining when Avatar Aang asked Avatar Kyoshi about the fire lord. Hey, yo, homie, son, my shorty. Look here, we got this bad dude blowing some bad vibes, and I kind of need to know what to do. Kyoshi simply basically said, kill him up. Kill him. He messing with bad juju, kill him, right? Aang didn't do that, decided to take his bending. Whatever. Me personally, I may be brash, because I would have went the Avatar Kyoshi style. You know what I'm saying, son? Yeah, that would have been me. Boom, boom, boom. Earthbender. Wouldn't have thought twice about it. Because as Avatar, it is your duty to protect the world, and I can kind of see the little light in where Aang found his own path and stood up for what he believed in, which was not killing because he came from the nomads. But, I mean, I kind of thought it was a soft choice to make. Then on top of that, people like to say, Korra's 17, she should be freaking mature as ever. And it's like, really? What 17-year-old girl do you know that don't make mistakes and ain't hot-headed? Especially during that time of the month, I'm just saying, we get a little brash, okay? Cut the chick some slack, man. Aang was 12 years old, going on freaking adventures across the world. Korra has only been in one spot so far, and that is, well, I guess technically two, Republic City and Air Temple Island. You cannot expect this individual who has been on 0 journeys, 0, and Aang who has been across the world. When you travel, you are going to learn different stuff. You're going to learn stuff about yourself, and not only that, Aang had a lot of help, man. A lot of help. A lot of people telling him, hey, you need to do this. He went out there and did this, but it's Korra. She has no experiences yet. So you can't expect her to make the appropriate decisions when put in the spotlight like this. She does what comes naturally. She's a hard-headed tomboy who has a soft spot for this guy, and she goes out there and she does what naturally comes to her. What is natural to her? Fight. And okay, yes, we all know she ain't all spiritualized and all that, but that was set from the get-go, so there's no point in being upset at the fact that she's not like Aang. She is not like Aang. They are two totally different personalities going on in this mix, so people just need to stop comparing the two, because you're not going to get the same character. And honestly, why would you want to see the same character? Why would you want to see the same character when it's not the character? Personally, I think it would have been cool if they would have did like a animated short movie or something where it explains what happens to Aang and the gang. Because personally, I want to know who's Toph's husband or whoever impregnated her, because he had to be one badass man. Okay, come on. Toph, I love Toph, man. That's my role model. That's a damn shame. My role model is a blind, how old was she? She was like, what, 12, 13? Blind 13-year-old little girl who kicks ass, but whatever. She's a better role model than most real people. I personally think that a lot of people just like to nitpick at Korra as a character because she is so radically different than what we saw in Avatar Last Airbender. You have to, as a fan of Avatar, understand that, yo, they're trying to go a different route. There's a strong female lead who sometimes makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and there are different personalities that people relate to. Like in Young Justice, Artemis was that chick, okay? I loved her, and I loved her and Wally together because they were such a great pair. It kind of reminded me of what Toph and Sokka would have been like, because you got Artemis, Toph, both some tough-ass chicks who don't take shit from nobody. And then you got Wally and you got Sokka who just lighten the mood, and that's what us tomboys need. I need me a man to lighten the mood. Let me go find me a goofy dude. They're funny. Anyways, but just to say this, it's kind of like, you have to respect the fact that she's different. And everybody has different tastes, and everybody are going to be susceptible to different characters. But respect the character for what she is, and don't bang on her because of what she's not. You feel me? Then you're ruining the show. You're ruining the new meaning that the show is trying to push into your life. And honestly, we ain't got no room to complain. The biggest thing here is, at the end of the day, we as Avatar fans need to realize The Legend of Korra is a totally different show with a totally different group of cast members. Okay, characters, whatever you want to call them. But they do have similarities. But I can respect the fact that the creators are trying to go a different route. Okay, me being an animator, comic book artist, and writer, and all that crap. You don't want to make things stale, even though you're still going down that same route. Like, Batman has been rewritten so many times, you know what I'm saying? And there have been points where somebody else takes on the identity of Batman. You know, Dick Grayson. you gotta respect the fact that, okay, there's this new character trying to step in, but nothing will be better than the original. Now, Avatar, Legend of Korra, it will never be better than Avatar Last Airbender. You know why? Because most of us grew up on Avatar Last Airbender. I think I was like, when did the show come out? Like 2005, 2006? I was like 12, 6th grade. And honestly, I didn't get wrapped up into the show until season 2. Why? It was just Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Zuko. Now, I watched a couple of episodes because Sokka was funny and Zuko and his grandfather, the way they interacted was interesting. But when season 2, episode 6 came out, The Blind Bandit, I was hooked on the show because you know why? They gave me something to relate to. Now, everybody else might have had something to relate to in Katara, Sokka, Zuko, and Aang. I didn't, which is why I was getting a little bored with the show, so I kind of watched it off and on. But when Toph hit the picture, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I had something to look up to and grow up with, and that's why I can respect the fact that this is a separate show. Avatar, Legend of Korra will never be Avatar Last Airbender. So we need to take that expectation and shove it up your behind because respect the fact that it's not the same group of people. It's not the same characters. They're trying to convey a different message. There's different things going on in the show. So for you to expect this show as a fan to be the same thing, why would you want the same thing? Wouldn't you get bored? You know, like I said, I still want to see what happened. I read the comics, but you can't expect the same thing. That's when it gets stale. That's when it gets boring. And as an individual who can relate to Korra, tomboy kind of girl, we do dumb stuff. We hang out with boys, you know what I'm saying? We act tough. I can relate to Korra, you know? So, for people to sit down and be like, she's too brash, she's too this, she's too that, she's too this. Bitch! Don't act like you never made a damn mistake in your life, because you know that's a damn shame. We females, we got problems, and you males, y'all got your own set of problems. Okay? Mako, shit, I just got done watching episode 9 or 8 or whatever, and he's already with Asami! Nigga, Korra could have fucking died, and your dick is in somebody else's pants. Good lord, good lord, good lord. Mako, you's a player, son! And Asami retarded as hell for falling for it, but all I gotta say now to Korra, shawty, let me spit some, let me throw some knowledge your way. Baby girl, get bowling this time because I'm about ready for Sokka and Toph Avatar Legend of Korra thing going on. Funny dude with the tomboy. That's how it works. Why jack up the system, bruh? You wanted Mako, why? He didn't want you like that when Bolin was crawling on your feet. Girl, Bolin is a good guy. Take Bolin, please. I know all hell is gonna pop the fuck off when she gets back. Son, when she gets back, Mako need to watch his ass, that's all I'm saying. Let this bitch go save the world and come back and find out her main squeeze is squeezing on somebody else. Good lord, pray for us, time she ain't got no business. But we brash and hard-headed, we do stuff like that though. But don't act like you don't. Tomboys, we just put it out more. Fuck how you feel, ain't your shit. Nah. No, this little rant today was just to say Korra is doing just fine with what she was given. You know what I'm saying? She's an avatar. She's never really hit a roadblock until she fought Amon or whatever. She's never traveled until she went to, well, I guess she didn't even travel yet because she just went back home. So she didn't really travel yet. So, but where she is and where her maturity level is as a 17-year-old girl with boy problems, it makes perfect sense. All y'all need to stop riding her. Yeah. You need to stop riding her like a horse with a broken leg because the girl is doing just fine. She just needs to learn how to handle herself better. And the only way she's going to learn how to handle herself better is with more experience. And you know what? That's supposed to be coming up, so I don't see what the big deal is. And my soul dares any comic book artist, you know, animator, whatever, story writer, I dare any of you to tell me that there's a better show on TV. I dare you. I dare you. Now, some of them are funny to watch, okay? But the majority of them do not have a story or a message, and they look like they have been drawn by comic book artists and animators that have taken some pills and went on a freaking acid trip. So don't sit there and say, oh, this show sucks. Shawty, if you think this show sucks, then maybe your mind need to get checked, because it is the best written thing on television. It has the best storyline going on right now, and it has the best and most beautiful animation. And given the time they were given to get this finished, you need to drop that. Fuck that.
Now fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Now fuck that bitch.
Alright, so this message was brought to you by Akua, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Yeah, it's gonna be day here in a few minutes, but I hope you have a beautiful day, and maybe you'll look at Korra and the show just a little bit differently. Fuck that shit, I'm out. Keep watching GeekETV. Yeah, there's no one else like me. Yeah, come back every 6th day of the week to get your dose of nerdy. Hope you like